Before I left for my first year of college, my parents kept saying, "Remember, Isabel, you live in a bubble." It was spring semester of freshman year. College was finally starting to become my idea of normal, and although I had faced some ups and downs throughout the past 7 months, things were settling down and I was okay. I was in the library one afternoon when a peer from one of my classes came over. She sat down and we got ready to work on a project together. We started asking each other about one another's lives, where we were from, any siblings, what our intended majors were, etc. After a while, somehow the topic came up, and I mentioned that I had two moms. I remember it as though it were yesterday. She stopped typing and looked up from her computer. Her eyes were wide and her jaw dropped. "Wow," she said. "Really?" "Yeah," I responded, stunned that this was weird to her and somewhat nervous about what her next reaction would be. "I've never met someone with two moms. That's so cool." I smiled and nodded, and the conversation quickly headed in a different direction. This was the moment that I realized it was an amazing thing to be blessed with two incredibly smart and opinionated women that are my mothers. And again, I thought back to that conversation that both of them had repeatedly given me. "Remember, Isabel, you live in a bubble. There are going to be people out there that might not understand our family." It shocked me because my family was my normal. My moms have been a vital point to my academic interest, as they were the ones who emphasized feminist issues to me from a very young age, always taking me to gay pride parades, teaching me about what it meant to not only be a feminist, but also to have my own opinion about something, stand by it, and never apologize for it. As the time approached to decide what I wanted to study, I struggled tremendously. I thought back to the ways in which I had been raised and the brutality that both my mothers faced throughout their lives as they went through hardships of being lesbian women and coming out in a more controversial era. They are truly my inspiration and role models in everything I do, which is why I've decided that I want to study law and help women who don't have the privilege and access to the things that my moms provided for me throughout my life. My moms are my social justice warriors.